Hello, everybody. My name is Snail Wonders, and I am the Snail Who Wonders. And today, you might be wondering, what did I do for Otakon? So yes, I did do Otakon last week. I tabled with my school and my classmates, also my teacher. So it was a pretty fun experience. It was a learning experience. I fumbled. I got the bag. I met some new people. You know, it's all good. It's all good. I yapped about my OC story to whoever may has listened. That didn't make any sense, but I'm gonna keep going. It was fun. I think overall it was fun. It was also nerve wracking because part of that, actually no, not part of it. Most of it was my fault because I did a lot of things last minute. So I'm not gonna do that next year if I do attend next year with my school. And I'm not going to do that the next time I table at a convention because, listen, trying to figure out how to set up a display grid the day before a convention, no, 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 don't, don't do it. Don't do it. Try, my advice out of all of this is if you have time to figure out your display and what you're going to put on there and how you're going to set up, please use that time beforehand to set up because I, the fool that I was, decided, oh, I think I can just do this all the day before and everything's gonna go according to plan. No, don't do that. Anyways, so it was great, and first day was a little slow because it was a Friday, but nonetheless, it was chill. I think it being slow, the whole convention being slow for me, was a good thing because I've attended Otakon for many years as just somebody who's, looking around. The first time I went was in seventh grade it was actually the first time I went following my birthday, my 13th birthday. And ever since then, I'm like, I've always wanted to table at Otakon. It's been my dream. And now when that childhood dream finally happens, it's like, what are you doing? You know, so what now? But yeah, first day was kind of slow, but I liked it. I had two customers, one of which being my sister and my friend. Much appreciated. I love you guys. But the second day, I stepped up my game because my display for the first day was so horrendous. I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just telling you the truth. My display was very horrendous. It was abysmal. Okay? Straight up dog water because for one, my grids were not high enough so nobody could see my stuff from afar. Two, I didn't have any logo or brand name signage, so nobody knew who the fuck I was. And three, I didn't have my prices clearly visible. I mean, I did, but they were just at a very low angle. So people who are like walking, they can't see the prices, and they're gonna be like, oh, it must be too high if they're not showing the prices, or oh, this must be some sort of sketchy shit if I can't see the prices. So going forward, future me, make sure you have your brand name somewhere so people know who the fuck you are. Second, have clear pricing and have prices on other like places in your booth. And three, this is a little bit unrelated from the points that I just made, but also have a business card for God's sake. I'm begging you. Your Instagram QR code is not gonna save you. I'm begging you, please, future me, get a business card because people will be interested in your art and like, oh well, I don't know where to contact this artist, and like, Instagram's your only form of contact, really? Yeah, yeah, please get a business card. Please get a business card. I'm begging you, future me. But anyways, enough of that. um, yeah, other stuff I did during day one, I walked around a lot during my breaks. It was nice. I liked walking around because I'm the type of person to I don't like being in one place. But I think I made pretty good sales for what it was worth day one. I think I made about like 20 $30 because my prints, how I have my prints, was prints were 15 for large ones. Small ones, they were 10. And I didn't really have much else. I was just selling prints. Another thing that I want to do going forward is have a variety of things. I was planning to have a variety of things, but like I said, I did everything last minute, so I really didn't have much options. That's on me, but I'm gonna do better forward. One other thing I did have was my comic on display. Um, the CV Rotten comic, all the recent pages and stuff, and people seem to really enjoy that. I think it was great. What else was I gonna say? I liked having a lot of space. It was a lot the booths because we had like two tables, one for like I guess two for each person because it was me, my teacher, and two of my other classmates, and my other classmate who popped in occasionally. So it was like four or five of us, and it was pretty good space. I wish I utilized my space better, but hey, neither here nor there. It's already done. But what I really liked, a little side tangent, what I really liked this year was the amount of like different stuff in the dealer's room. Because if you were there at Otakon and you're like, well, I didn't see you, huh? That's because I was in dealer's room. I was not in artist alley because my school was in dealer's room, and also because of the fact that to get into artist alley is a different process than dealer's room. I don't know what the process is for dealer's room, but for Artist Alley, I know you have to get into a lottery, and then you have to pay for the table and other stuff. I'm not too familiar with that, but I kind of know the gist of it because I remember one time a couple years ago I was planning to get into a lottery, but it just seemed a little too complicated for me at the time. So I was like, no thanks. But hey, maybe next year, maybe the year after next, I'll actually get into the lottery and I'll get in. But hey, second day, it was actually much better because I changed my setup. Thank God, because on day one it was horrible. I keep saying it was horrible, and it was, but I didn't have. I had my display grid, so like you couldn't see my face. That was kind of by accident, but also it was just really bad. So I definitely just switched the placement of that, and I made my grids a little bit higher because my friends gave me some great advice that, they should be higher so that way people can see them from far away. And also, business card. Business card. Can't stress that enough, future me. Get a business card, please do. Please and thank you. Anyways, day two was significantly better because you could see my face, and also I had prices visible, more visible. I had them on a little piece of paper. Hindsight, not great, but it was there. You could see them, and I had a little booklet of where you can like flip through my catalog. Another thing that I want to take note of is limit the catalog because as someone who is very indecisive, I don't like getting overwhelmed with a lot of options. So I'm going to limit my catalog because I just displayed in the little binder that I had of all the prints that I've made in the past 3 years. Not great, you know. I know a few people who love variety, but I am not one of those people, and if I was a customer, it would overwhelm me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a limited catalog, and hey, I had a little too much options. But what can I do? I was only selling prints and displaying my comic. Which, another thing I might add, I printed out my comic also a day before, and I ran out of ink. So I can only show a select few panels or pages. But I print out a lot because from what I have right now, there's 43 pages now. At that current time I had 42. And there was no way in hell I was gonna print out 42 whole pages. I was close. It was close to like 30, but also the binder had a limited amount of leaflets in it, so neither here nor there, guys. I think I'm talking a lot of negative stuff, but a couple positive things from day two was commissions. I also did sketch commissions along with selling my prints and showing my comic, and that was actually a big seller. Like, I got a lot of sketch commissions, and which was great, but the first sketch commission I got was was a lovely person asking me to draw their grandparent, and I was so scared of messing it up because I know drawing real people can be very delicate, and I don't want to mess up a drawing of somebody's grandparent, and I was just like stressing, but I think it seemed like they liked it. Um, and the thing was, they wanted me to draw their grandparent in a cowboy outfit, and something I'm very not good at is drawing hats and also drawing guns. So it was like a double whammy, but I was like, no, I can do this. I can do this. I need that bag. Also, I want to draw this person's grandparent because it seems like a nice gesture. And also they seem like a really nice person, and I want to serve. I don't know what I was trying to say. I was just saying I was really inclined to do it because they seem really nice. So, anyways, I tried it, and I think I did a good job in the end. My classmates, my friends, and my teacher, they were supporting me on it because I was very nervous the whole time I was drawing that. I was like, I don't know if I can do this, guys. But they were like, no, you got this, and thank you for that. I love that encouragement from them. Awesome people, great people. So yeah, I drew that. They seem like they like it. Another commission I got was this character from The Lord of the Rings. I think that wasn't that bad. I think I did an okay job. I feel like I kind of yassified the dude from there because he was like an old man or close to an old man, I guess, older than me. But I tried my best on that. And then the last sketch commission I got was a transformer. Now I do not know how to draw transformers. Never drawn a transformer in my life. Actually, no, that's a lie. I drew a transformer maybe once or twice, but not in like a serious way. So, this person was very lovely. All of my commissioners were very lovely people. Um, was like, oh, you can take a second look if you want to. If you don't want to draw, it's okay. I was like, I got this. I can try my best, and try my best I did, and it seemed like they liked it. Um, that was for day two. They didn't come back to get it on day three, but my parents were also there, just checking to see if I was okay, routinely around the convention, and they actually got a picture of the commissioner with the drawing that I did, so it seemed like they liked it, and I was happy. Um, Now let's talk about fun stuff I did. Yippee! I did a lot of fun stuff besides walking around. For I want to say, uh, Saturday night, I went with my friends and my teacher from my school to a restaurant, and I ate with them, and it was really nice. And the food was actually pretty good. Why did I say actually pretty good? That wasn't meant to be demeaning. I actually really enjoyed the food. Um, I liked it. I think it was called Founding Farmers Distillery. I think that was the name. I think I got that pretty spot on. But it was nice. It was good food. And I liked their lemonade. Their lemonade was spot on. I liked it. I also for Sunday was my birthday. I turned 19 years old, so I was just kind of I want to mention I didn't cosplay the whole convention because I was working. I mean, I could have cosplayed anyways, but I was like, That's kind of too much work to just be talking to people, wearing a wig, in a sweaty outfit. I was not about to do that, so I kept it simple and short. I did try to wear outfits inspired by my OCs, but I kind of covered up most of my outfits with my jacket, so it kind of really didn't matter in the long run. But for my birthday, I did wear a really nice dress that I got when I was hanging out with my sister earlier in the summer. It was really nice. So I wore that on Sunday, and there was this really nice person. There was a lot of nice people at the convention who just let me yap about my OCs and my story. But this one in particular was so nice. Fueled my spirit because I was yapping constantly, and I'm so happy that this person did not get bored of me because I tend to go on very long tangents, as you see in my videos. So I was yapping, and they actually brought like two OC prints for me, and I think a third one. I was so happy. I was very happy. Okay, that made my entire day. Like, I get to be living my childhood dream, and I get to yap about my OCs, and I get to make bank. What more could you ask for? Very great. That was highlight of my day. And after I packed up, I had a birthday dinner. Birthday girl thing dinner. It was great. It was very great. It was awesome. I sidetrack. I did hang out with my sisters during my break on Sunday. I think a little bit Friday too. Actually no. No, not Friday. Yeah, it was just Sunday. I was just walking around with them. I love my sisters. They mean the world to me. And I just had a great time, and they came to my birthday dinner with my parents, and it was so awesome. When we went to Succotash in DC, I picked it out. We were all kind of tired, and I was kind of being indecisive, so I was like, hey, this place seems nice. And it was. I really liked the scenery, the atmosphere was nice, and the waiter gave me a little birthday surprise. It was delicious. I only took one bite of it because I was a few bites because I was hungry. I'm going to eat the rest. I still have it. Probably not good for food to be sitting out that long. Well, it's not sitting out. It's in my fridge. But it's been a week. I'm probably going to eat it now. But I was too full because the food was that good. It was banging, bro. The cornbread? Oh, the cornbread was delicious. Best cornbread in my life. Almost in my life. It was great. It was great. I had a great birthday. And I bought a lot of things at the convention. I will not lie. My bank out. My funds depleted. But my soul not defeated. Because I had a great time. Yeah. I thought I did something there. You thought you ate that? Anyways, just in summary, I think my uh total finances from the whole thing was $172 because I keep backtracking, but most of the customers I got were from my dad. And I don't mean like my dad bought things. I think he bought one thing, but it's my dad is the type of person who knows a whole bunch of people. So he brought like maybe like 2, 3 people to my booth because he knew them, and also he was telling people about my booth. Thank you. I love you, Dad. I love you, Mom. You guys are my biggest supporters. I love you both. But that was something that kind of was a little bit. It wasn't funny. Actually, no. It made me giggle a little. But I was also very grateful because if it wasn't for my dad, and if it wasn't for my friends and family, I would not have made as much bank as I did. So I'm very grateful. And going forward, um, make my grids higher. Make a business card, have clear signage, make a logo, get my branding shit together, make more stuff, keychains, buttons, pins, whatever, more prints, what have you, and, try not to take it seriously. I think one of the things that made me very nervous was because I was taking it too seriously. It was like, oh, well, this is gonna be the thing that funds my college fund or whatever. Like, no, no, you're not. No, that's not what's happening. Don't if you think this shit's gonna fund your college shit, you I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but don't have that many high expectations. Don't take it too seriously. Take it serious enough, but don't take it that seriously. you know. But hey, maybe take it seriously as you want it. Because, I hate people who say it's not that deep. Well, I don't hate them. I just strongly dislike them. Or I look at them sideways. It's like, hey, it may not be that deep to you, but it is that deep to me. So, hey. But yeah, anyways, I had a great time. If I show any B-roll here, it's because, like, very few, it's because I don't really like filming in public. It's something I don't like to do. It kind of makes me very nervous, but I mean, I kind of have to if I'm gonna do a vlog. But in the hindsight 2020, hindsight 2020, I'll do a proper vlog maybe soon. I have a lot of stuff that I've been up to, but also, guys, you should totally read my webcomic, The Seaweed Rotten. This is a plug. I know it's a plug. So hey, read it. I literally just updated it yesterday. I'm gonna probably update it today if I have time. So yeah. Cheers to second year of college, guys. Yeah, I start school next week. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not excited for that, but hey, I'm gonna be taking ceramics. I'm very excited about that. Maybe animation somewhere in the future. But anyways, bye.